probably a minute early. So I will let all the windows. My cat loves it. We could be a little chilly during yoga this morning, but that's all right. We'll go with a little contrast. The window's open and my little heater's on. So, we're going to do the Power Restore class again. It may have actually been last Thursday. It was the first time that we did this class. And it didn't go as planned, but it got a really good response. So I don't really have what you might call a plan, but we will work hard to warm up our bodies, and then we'll work hard to rest in our bodies, which we don't always think about, but mental movement of our mind is also exhausting. We may have felt it, wondered why we're tired, but mental movement can be tiring too. And that doesn't bring our bodies still, because it's not moving our bodies as much as we're used to or as much as we want to. And then we're finding that we feel tired mentally, but at night our bodies aren't tired enough to sleep. So a lot of that is like moving the physical body and too much movement of that mental body. Good morning, Cindy. Good morning, Stacy. Good morning, Tracy. Aw. Hi, Mom. Hi, Jennifer. If I don't say your name, it's because you don't pop up. Maybe we need to be friends. I'm not sure. So I did add, hi, Lisa. I did add the playlist today. I made it for you while I was sitting outside getting some vitamin D this morning. So if you have another device to pull that up on Spotify, you have that as an option. I was talking to some other teachers yesterday trying to figure out the whole trick to the permission to use music stuff. And we definitely don't want our videos muted for people that go watch them later. So I'll be playing it, but it'll be quiet. That hopefully it's enough for me to stay in it with you, and we can rock and roll together. So we are going to start in just a good old meditative seat. Just coming to a comfortable crossed legs. Let your hands settle on your knees. Just close your eyes. Relax your shoulders. Take them out of your ears. Let them relax down. Let them back. Soften the tension in your jaw and your throat. Already, our wanting to know mind moves into what's next. Can I be ready? What can I do to prepare? What you can do to prepare is breathe. Continue to be your best self. Be awake. Be calm. Maybe that breath, now nose to nose. And with the muscles in your back and your chest and your throat relaxed, maybe your body already has more room to breathe. Maybe it feels good to take in those bigger, deeper, more reassuring breaths. 5 breaths as you are. Three more breaths. And if if you want to start your music, I'm going to hit play now at the top of the list. Hands and knees just start to move. Be small at first. Maybe those ribs slide side to side. Maybe you rock a little forward and back. Hands on your knees can keep you settled where you are. Maybe with a little time, those movements get bigger. If you close your eyes, the sensations in your body are going to direct that movement. Don't overthink. We're already about things we don't even know what to think about them. We're only trying to assume, to guess. Don't guess here, just feel and follow. And then we'll meet sitting up tall. Give those shoulders a big roll or two. And then I'm going to take something from one of my faves, Jamie. We're going to interlace our hands and set your chin on your hand. If you don't know Jamie from Body Language, she's very silly, she's very funny, she's very sweet. She calls it her J.C. Penney's pose. So you know you're laying with your head on that white fur. You're just going to let your right ear drop to the side. Let those arms do some supporting of your head. And then come back through center and to the other side. I think this is pose 2. Smile. Come back through center. You're going to bring the forearms down, the elbows in. Look up with those knuckles under your chin. Inhale, bring the elbows out. Again, drop to the right. Come back through center. Drop to the left. Come through center. Bring those up. We're going to stick with just this. Inhale, elbows out. And then you're going to bring elbows down. Look up. Take a few. Slow. Inhale, brings the elbows out wide. One more round. And coming back to that J.C. Penney's pose. Stretch your arms out. I'm going to scoot back so you can see a little more of me. We're going to plant those right fingers down. Reach the left arm up. And lean over. And come on up. We're going to take that lifted hand, grabbing the opposite ear. Gentle. It's the weight of your hand. No push, no pull. Those fingers on the floor, not insignificant. Keep some pressure down to the ground. Inhale, lift your head, reach up. Switch hands, just bring those fingers down. Reach up, suspend first. And up. And then reach across. Gently. Keep those fingers on the floor, just pressing in easily. And this hand here, it's just the weight of your hand. I could remove it or let it sit. The head doesn't change. Inhale, reach up, bring both hands down. We'll walk those fingers to the front, walking them out far enough to fold. Maybe you stay on fingertips in this fold. Maybe your palms collapse and you just settle in. Breathe. Breathe into the back of your body. Breathe wherever that breath asks to go. this another moment, another opportunity to deeply build that nose-to-nose breath. When you breathe in deeply, cage expand. If we tied something around you, could you break it open just by breathing? Many of our rib cage is stuck right now more than ever. We understand the importance of the breathing apparatus we've been gifted. You're still in that fold. Walk your hands to the right. Let your head bow towards that right knee. Relax your left shoulder. That left shoulder is going to want to stay lifted to save you from sensations. Soften. Can you pull with your breath length from this left hip to your left fingers? So opposite directions. And then slowly walk those hands across. On that right shoulder, remind you to relax. Those first few breaths, they're just your breaths of information, of feeling. That right hip now, pulling behind you, those right fingertips reaching out in front. How much breath can you find in the space between? Walk your hands back through center, and then walk those fingers in to sit up tall. Beautiful. We're going to bring the feet to the floor, those knees out wide, sitting up big. And then let your knee, or your feet, not your knees, your feet come together, your knees fall out wide. So we've just moved those crossed legs into Baddha Konasana, those beautiful butterflies. Lift the knee. Inhale, bring them up. So it's different than flapping your wings. It's like that butterfly lands. And you sit watching, waiting for it to open its wings so you can see. Beautiful. Maybe that's just me imagining being in the gardens in Medellin. I was looking at my pictures this morning. The next time you bring your knees up, we're going to take those hands, like little turtle legs, slide them underneath your shins. So they're underneath my legs. Maybe it's just hands that make it. Maybe your forearms are able to reach. Let those knees fall out again. Fold. Breathe. What does restoring mean? What are we restoring to? And isn't it beautiful that this idea of restoring acknowledges that we were beautiful and perfect to begin with? We're not trying to build something new. We're trying to find our way back to something we know was, is, and can be again. Any good restoration project is usually trying to restore things to its original beauty. Come on up. We're going to make our way to hands and knees. You were forcing long way on your mat. Now's your time to turn. Coming to that tabletop, hands and knees. Spreading your fingers out, pressing your palms in. So when I say palms, that means this whole surface that is the bottom of your hand feeling that full circle. So it's not just this weight in the crease of your wrist, especially if you're practicing every day, that becomes more and more important. So part of your beneath your fingers, feel the tops of your, feel when you press through the circles of your palms and the tops of your feet, your belly and your shoulders already begin to engage. On an inhale, lift the chin and chest, look up, pause, be right here. Be in this first back bend. We don't often acknowledge this as a back bend, but if you feel your body, if you take a peek at what it looks like, you are rounded into that first heart opening back bend. We're going to round the spine, tuck your tailbone in, tuck your chin, breathe. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round and look in. Take a few at your own breath. Close your eyes. Follow that breath as it travels the length of your spine. And the spine itself, that protective cage around your spinal cord. That spinal cord desiring this movement to get fluid flowing, to fit and bring fresh things in. So movement of our body becomes not optional, but necessary. Take one more round. And then coming back through neutral. We're going to lift that right leg out behind us. You can take this whatever direction you want on your mat. We're going to bring that right knee to the right shoulder. Stretch the leg out. Hi-ya. It's like a karate kick. Bring the foot down. Walk your hands back and reach up. We're going to take a side bend towards this long leg. Right arm down, left arm over. Up. Bring it down. Send that leg back, and we're bringing the right foot all the way up between our hands. So we've got this kneeling lunge. Let your hips come forward, leaning into the ligaments. Muscles are on, hips are forward. You can feel that back flexor working for you. Reach up, breathe. Bring the hands down. We're going to tuck those back toes, lift the back knee, press out through this back heel so you can feel that calf. Let it say good morning. And 5 times we're going to move this front leg. Don't worry about moving your feet. As straight as your leg will go. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, straight. Exhale, lunge. 3 with your breath. One more round. And when you're here, let that left hand stay down. Reach the right arm up. Twist. Still that back heel. Pressing through that back heel. So don't now lift it because you want it forward. Keep that heel back. Keep those strong legs. Bring the hand down. We're stepping back to our high plank. So that long line from your head to your heels, that strong breath. Elbows slightly, so slight it's not even really visible. But the elbows aren't locked. There's a little bit of cushion. You can move the elbows if you want it. Breathe. and then right, and left, and right. Just a few more. Breathe. We're going to lower both knees. Rock your hip. Taking the left leg out behind. Left knee to the left shoulder. Keep it high. Dog in a fire hydrant. Stretch that leg out. Say good morning to your glutes. Set the foot down. Walk your hands back and reach up. We're side bending to the left this time. So we're moving towards that long leg. Inhale, reach up. Plant your hands. Take that leg out behind you. This back leg all the way up. So we're in that low kneeling lunge to start. Again, maybe to learn the difference, we have to know the difference. So we just sag in and we're like, oh, that's what that means. And then we come back and we come in with those muscles on. Feel the difference. Reaching up. When we reach up, it's straight, strong arms, muscles squeezing bone, fingers even extended. But the shoulders not reaching. We're not straining. We're staying in our strength. Down. Tuck the toes. Lift the knee. Press through your right heel. Press back. Breathe. And then we're going to work on this left leg. On an inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale. Exhale, 3 with your breath. Inhales when you rock back, you look back. Inhales when you come forward, you look forward. Maybe one more, it might mean there's an extra. And then it's dragonfly twist, that right hand down. Left arm reaching up. Right heel still pressing back. Inner thighs stayed strong. And this arm that's reaching up, you can spy the thumb with your eyes. It's not hiding out behind you. It's straight ahead. The only time it's the whole body twist, you can still see the thumb. Bring your hand down, step back, high plank. Breathe. We're tapping down the right and left and right and left. Breathe. Nice. Knee. And then we'll lower both knees. Child's pose. Drop the hips back. Lower your forehead down. Reach out through your fingertips and breathe that deep breath. That can be felt. Rib moving wider. Diaphragm moving down on the inhale. Diaphragm moving up on your exhale. Beautiful. Breathe. One more breath. And then we're coming up to tabletop, hands and knees, tucking our toes and lifting our hips, that first down dog. Think of the circles of your palms. Think of that heaviness in your heels. If you want to walk your dog, walking that dog. Soften your knees. Look between thumbs. Take a walk or a jump. Feet to hands. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold in. Breathe. Pulling those bandhas in. Mula bandha, pelvic floor muscles up. Uddiyana bandha below the belly button pulls up and in towards the spine, creating this little vacuum of space. Pressing through your feet on it. Try not to put the picture down today. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, bend the knees. And your toes. There. Under my face that I can't get out. Beautiful. And if you've been in my class, I will often call this the Dracula. You're going to bring your arms straight out in front. So my arms are straight. And then you're going to open it like Dracula wings. And when you round in, arms stay straight. Tuck chin in, round your upper back. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze. Breathe. Keep going. Keep breathing. Two more. You're going to meet. Those palms are out in front. On an inhale, stand all the way up. Reaching those palms up overhead. My palms are pressed together. Interlace your last three fingers, index fingers pointing up. So I call it, we're going to take a bend to the right. If in this bend to the right, you want to take your left foot, step it behind. If you want to look towards that right armpit, towards your left toes. Inhale, come up. Lean to your left. And then if you want to take that right foot behind and look down. And maybe you don't. Maybe we're totally happy where you were. Inhale, come up. Breathe. Keeping both feet planted, keeping those Charlie's Angels fingers pointing up. We're going to bend to the right. Inhale up. Bend to the left. Inhale up. We're going to step a little space between the feet. We're going to right. And this time all the way down. Sweep those fingers past your toes and come up on the left. And then take it to the left. And come up on the right. Look, pulling those elbows like cactus on the winner. And fold in. Inhale, looking up and out. Plant your hands, step or float your feet. Vinyasa, lower through a push-up. Inhale, up dog. Dog. Inhale, right leg lift. And twist open. What feels good? What do you need to find? Since we took that leg out to the side dog and a fire hydrant on our hands and knees, bring that foot straight out towards your computer. Breathe. And then bring it straight back. Stepping your right foot up between your hands. That strong lunge. So those hips not sag here. Strong legs will matter. Reach up. We're going to put the palms together up overhead. And we're taking this axe swing down towards the outside of our ankle. So the arms are straight. It's those same Dracula arms. And then as you bend the elbows, look over your right shoulder, prayer twist. On an exhale, bring the fingers down. We're going right back into that prayer twist. One more time. And then we'll bring them down. We're going to bring those right fingers to the floor. We're opening up to a half moon. I'm going to be turning my back to you. I trust you've got this. Right fingers, right foot down. Left fingers, left foot strong and lifted. Breathe. And standing splits. Bring the hands down. Stepping this lifted foot back. Right foot follows vinyasa. Inhale, left leg lifts. Move it.
Will it wake it up? Toes, ankle, and then take that leg out to the side. Oh, it's my cheating side. I have a wall. Breathe. Bring it straight back behind. Step your foot between your hands. Inhale. Reach up. Wrong leg. Outside this left knee. And then bend the elbows. Look over the left shoulder. Inhale. Point the fingers down. Exhale. Bend the elbows. One more time. And when you point the fingers down, the left fingers are going to stay down. Right arm, right leg. Woo! I'm trying to look at you even though I can't see you. Press into that standing leg. Press back through your lifted leg. Reach up through your lifted fingers. Yeah, bring both hands down. Standing splits. Step back. Both feet, vinyasa, from your toes, from your knees. Maybe you today and you're holding plank, or you're practicing that breath in down dog. Breathe right here. So we're going to bring the feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, look up. Bend the knees. Sit back in your chair. Reach those arms up. And then stretch your arms straight out in front. Inhale, open. Exhale, Dracula squeeze. Inhale. And exhale. Two more. And extend your palms, clap in front. Inhale, standing up. Interlace your fingers, Charlie's Angels. Breathe, press through your feet, reach through your fingers. You're going to take the two side bends each side. So your choice. I gave you three options. Picking two. Taking your time. There is no hurry. Left side. Inhale, looking up. Plant your hands. Step back. Top of a push-up. Vinyasa your way through. And we'll meet it down dog. Stacy and I were talking about how hard it is to talk and teach, especially in some of these postures like chaturanga. So if I leave them out, you have permission to as well. Inhale, right leg. Take that right leg straight out to the side. That fire height. We're going to bring the right foot towards the left. Don't let it touch the ground. Inhale, bring it out the side. Exhale it down. Inhale it up. One more. Bring it down. Don't touch and lift it straight out behind. Step your right foot between your hands. That back knee always low. If you're more restorative today, that back knee might come down. Reach the arms up. Bring those palms together. And we're taking the hands outside the ankle 3 times. Bend and look. Bring it down. And breathe. When we bring the fingers down, the right fingers stay down. Half moon. We're going to be in this half moon about 5 breaths, so give it a chance. Play with where you are and play with where you might go. Bringing the hands down. Whee. This lifted leg is tucked behind. So when we say curtsy, a lot of times See people just bring the knee in. Bring that knee outside your standing leg. And you're going to lower all the way down to a seat. So that right leg is crossed over, that left leg is tucked under. If tucked under isn't working, then this leg just straightens out in front. Breathe. So, it's always, because where am I going to go? What are they going to do? We're going to twist to the right. Bring that hand to your right shoulder. Breathe. Coming back through center. Stay the direction you are. I'm just going to turn for you to see. We did cow face the other day, so we're going to move in to a pretty edgy place of logs of fire. So this bottom leg stays bottom. If it's straightened out, bring it in. And this top leg, the ankle, sits kind of uncomfortably on top of the left knee. So the foot's not inside the knee. It's trying to sit on top. Of course, if that doesn't work, you adjust it according to your hips. Maybe it sits in front. You want to be sure you're feeling something in the hips. Sitting up tall, working to relax that right hip. That's going to be the rebellious one right now. If you want to fold, you can fold. If you want to practice still sitting up tall, encouraging that right hip, that it's okay to release. Don't forget the restore part of this practice. Close your eyes and know we're going to be here for a few moments. Don't worry about how many moments, no matter the length of time. That should be okay. You'll shift when you need to shift. You'll adjust what needs adjusting. But you're going to be okay. Three breaths. If you folded, sitting up tall. If you're sitting up tall, or when you get to sitting tall, plant that right foot. Bring your left foot to meet it. We're going to hold behind the knees, sitting back, keeping our heart lifted. Lifting feet, keeping that heart lifted. Maybe releasing the hands if your ship doesn't sink. Finding your boat. Breathe. 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 You've got this boat. No matter how rocky it gets, no matter how rough the waters, you are not going to sink. You're going to breathe and be okay. Plant your feet. Plant your hands. Press through your hands to straighten the arms and lift your heart. Press through your feet. Lift up your hips. sit bones. Pull back far, cross your ankles, climb on through vinyasa if you like. And then we're gonna, when you get to down dog, we're lifting up that left leg, bringing it up to the side. On an exhale, lower the right. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale down. So it's coming out to the side. That glute is working. Your breath is strong. Nice. One more time. And then bring it straight out behind. Step your left foot between your hands. Inhale, crescent, reach up. You're going to take those hands outside the left knee. That axe swing down. Bend the elbows, look up. Straighten. When you straighten, you look down. When elbows bend, your eyes follow upwards. One more time. Left fingers to the floor. Right arm, right leg lift. Remember, 5 breaths. Play. Fall and get up again. Breathe. And then when you bring it down, it's that curtsy. Tuck the right knee to the outside of the left knee. And then sink all the way down. Adjust that seat for your twist. What's going to fit your body this morning? Reaching up and taking a turn to look over the left. Maybe this right hand comes to rest on your heart. One more breath. And then we'll come back through center. We're coming into those logs of fire so that bottom leg is the shin is parallel to the front of your mat. That left knee stacks on top. So this left knee, if you're really flexible, is down to your ankle. Breathe. One of the beautiful things about this posture, other than, how much sensation us teachers get to bring you, is there's nothing you can do to make this happen. All we can do is surrender. And the more you surrender the hips, the more you soften the shoulders, the more you find yourself in it instead of out of it. The more you hold on, the more you squeeze, the more you protect, the less available it is. Crystal, if you're still here, this song was for you. What can you let go of? How much can you trust your body's intuition? We're going to bring this left foot to the floor, the right foot to follow it. Nice, bringing those legs out to a big wide V. Whatever direction that means you need to face to have room. And just like when we were in that easy seat at the beginning of our practice, just start to move.
Maybe you gotta lean forward, maybe leaning back. One thing to be aware of, that low back not rounding behind your sit bones. If that happens, bend the knees or bring those legs closer so you can sit straight up from your sit bones. That you need to put something underneath. Put still sitting up tall, facing the things in front of us. And then when we're ready, we'll fold. So often the things that are right in front of us, we don't even notice. I was thinking the Serenity Prayer the other day, and I used to use it in a lot of my yoga classes, and I think it's probably been years since I have. And as I'm in my kitchen thinking about it, and I'm like, I think the thing hanging in my bathroom is the Serenity Prayer, and it's seriously right next to my toilet. And I wasn't certain if it was that or if I had changed it to something else. And it's still there, always there, but had gone unnoticed for who knows how long. Taken for granted, completely ignored. But what powerful words right now. The serenity to accept the things I cannot change. The courage to change the things I can. And the wisdom to know the difference. And all of the ways that can apply right here, right now, to this posture, to this moment in time, to all of our moments in time. However, right in front of our face, we forget that it's there. So when I woke up in the morning after that whole wonderful, fun epiphany, I knew there was a way that I had heard it before that changed the words just a little bit. How are you breathing? Are you breathing? Are you listening? Breathe. Breathe deep. Grant me the serenity to accept the people I cannot change. The courage to change the ones that I can. And the wisdom to know that one is me. We do not have the power to skill right now. Ever. We don't have the power to determine their actions. We don't understand their fears. We have not walked in their shoes. But you can bring your best you. You can bring it for you, you can bring it for your family, and eventually we'll be able to bring it out of our homes. Take a deep breath in. Exhale all the way out. Slow. You've been here for a while. Bring your hands under. Walk them back to sit up tall. And bring those soles of your feet back together. Nice. We're going to take the left hand, grabbing both big toes. So you can't see. It's my peace finger. Just like one, snag both of those toes. Reach up with that right arm. And then come down. Peace fingers. Grabbing both big toes.
Reaching up the left arm.
Coming down.
Beautiful. We're going to bring the knees up and come all the way down onto our backs. Bringing the knees in, squeeze, rocking left side. We were in that wide-legged fold for a while, so maybe draw some circles with your knees. Really feel what's happening in your low back. Don't take it for granted. Don't be with it every day, all day. We can't escape our low backs. We have to have it. But not noticing it. Failing to read its message. Having it right there above that precious, precious toilet paper. And yet, not taking the time to read it. Stretch both legs straight up. And we're going to bend the knees, plant the feet, press the feet in, and on an inhale, lift the hips. Press through your feet and squeeze in between those knees. Breathe. Exhale, lower down. We're going to keep the left foot down. Stretch just the right leg up. Circle that right ankle around. Crossing the right ankle over the left knee. We're not going to use our hands. We're going to do Lokma, no hands this morning. So press those palms to the ground. You're going to lift that left foot. Left foot's flexed, right foot's flexed. Exhale, lower down. Inhale it. I'm saying that backwards. Breathe. One more time. We'll put that left foot down. Take your left hand, grab your right foot. We did cradle the baby the other day. You got that right elbow, left hand holding his foot right towards you. If you can wrap it into the crick of your elbow, go for it. Another fun option if you want, both hands go underneath around your calf muscle. So they're both underneath. And you can bring prayer hands here and pull it in. And here, a lot of times, because usually I'm exhausted at this point, I'll take those thumbs to the third eye and breathe. So wherever you are in this cradled baby, feeling that right outer hip, and following those 3 keys of that serenity prayer. When you're ready to release, we'll bring that right knee in and give it just one nice squeeze, setting that hip, and set the right foot down. Inhale, left leg extends. Maybe you want to move that ankle around again, crossing the ankle over the knee. Hands come to the floor, pressing down right beside you. And then we flex that right foot as we lift both feet up. Lower. And lift. Breathe. Notice where your body tries to move into something more comfortable. Instead of being okay,
knowing that every once in a while things are going to get a little rocky. Next time that right foot comes down, let it land. Right hand grabs that pinky toe side of your foot. Lifting your head and shoulders, you can cradle that baby. However you are cradling it. That foot in the crook of your elbow. Like a sweet little baby here. One more breath. Letting go of whatever you were holding, giving that left knee a squeeze. Bring both knees in. We're going to let those arms fall out to T. Letting your knees fall to that right side, coming into a spinal twist. We've done lots of twists this morning. Seated twist, prayer twist, dragonfly twist. So your body's warm, your body is ready. Feel what your body wants right here. Can you feel that movement, that expansion and contraction of your ribs? Can you know the power of that big, beautiful breath? Cleansing your own lungs. Building that muscle in your belly that helps us to do just that. Slow, bring the knees through center. And take them to the other side. There's always a transition time when we go from right to left, where we're not just doing the left side, we're undoing the right. But we always want to rush that second side. Breathe. I'm holding. We've got the sun already out, big, beautiful blue skies. And this time of year, they always underestimate the temperature. That sun warmer than we remember. So I'm going to go venture a guess that we're going to find 60 degrees today. Give yourself some sunshine. Give yourself some of that vitamin. Happy response. A healthy response in your body. Bring your knees through center. Give those knees a squeeze. And then when you're ready, stretching those legs out long. Letting the legs extend and the arms come to rest beside you, palms facing up. Trusting in your power and trusting in your peace. Like those logs of fire and how appropriately they're named. That sometimes our way in is simply through that allowing and surrender. Let go of your breath so energy can move easy through your body. Scanning the body for places that are trying to hold that tension. Those unnoticed, like powerful reminders on the wall that go unread, these sensations that go unnoticed, that are trying to tell you something that all you have to do is see. Where's your body? Feel your inhale. Practicing patience. This will not be a one time, one day, one shot practice. Allow that slow breath to slow down your tired mind. Allow that softened, slower mind. Your body relax so it doesn't think it's responding to all the emergencies your mind has made up. Let your yoga practice show you that when you need to be strong and powerful, you are completely capable. Trust your power. Trust your peace. Let that next inhale come a little bit deeper. That inhale begins to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Just slowly wrap your head. Start our practice this morning, checking into tension we may be holding in our neck and our jaw. Be mindful. Hear your body's messages. Behind your head, get long, fingers to toes. Maybe those fingers interlace behind your head and your palms flip back. Maybe you've got those Charlie Angel's hands and you kind of wiggle a little into those ribs. And then we'll bring the knees in for a squeeze. Slowly make your way up to your seat. Once you reach that seat, let your palms meet, pressing palm to palm. Eyes closed. Taking it all in, whatever good vibrations you've stirred up this morning, allowing them to settle into your cellular level. The serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Let those thumbs press your heart, that place we feel. Bring those thumbs to your lips. Use kind words. Bring those thumbs to that third eye. The thoughts we think, the energy we send, and perception we share. So much for showing up on your mats this morning. It's an honor, a privilege to guide you, especially this way. Have a beautiful, sunny day. Namaste. Oh, thanks, guys. I'm my playlist morning on these songs last night. I didn't play during class. Out for a walk today. Have a good day. If you have any requests, songs, postures, styles, whatever, send us what you need. We are here for you. Signing out.